Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the batch import for the guest list feature, one that allows you to import your spreadsheet of guests into the WristCoin registry, your guest registry, and assign them to guests quickly and easily as they arrive through the door of your event. So what you see here in my video screen in the camera is a picture of a USB wristband scanner with a few wristbands here just for the demo. Projected on the screen is your WristCoin dashboard, which would look familiar to you potentially. Your spreadsheet of guests will look something like this, where these fields are provided. We always recommend Google Sheets to manipulate your guest spreadsheet and prepare it. When you're ready to import it, you click File, Download, and as a comma-separated value or CSV file. You save it as myguestlist.csv as an example, and we're going to overwrite. And you can see that it downloads. I'm going to close that window, and now I'm going to show you how to import that list into the registry and get ready to assign these to guests. Click on Guests, click on Import Guests. At this moment, you're presented with some options here, and you can always download a sample CSV to get started on your guest list from a clean format. Click with Download. It will download a sample for you. And if you open that sample, you can see those fields. But again, we don't recommend using Excel. I'm going to click File Includes Header and now choose the file that we exported from Google Sheets. My guest list. And you can see now the guest list has been imported. The one drawback of the import is that each field has to be populated. So sometimes you're in a situation where you have to say none or none provided for some of the fields. If a date is none or not provided, you have the option to put all zeros. For notes, you can just put an empty space character. And you can see all the records have been imported. Now imagine guests are coming through the door, and the goal is to assign your wristbands, which at this moment are random and unassigned, to each guest as they come through in a quick and fast way. This is where the USB scanner really comes into play and provides a lot of value. So the first thing we do is connect it to our USB port. Now it connects, and you should hear the USB installation take place for the driver, if not already. Consult our support for help on installing the driver if you have any problem with that. Now we click on Connect Wristband Scanner, and this connects an NFC reader for fast entry. Please note that this is not supported on Safari, but it is on all the other major browsers. When you click Connect, you're presented with the window where you select the reader and click Connect. And as you can see, it starts blinking blue, which means it's ready to scan wristbands. So now guests start coming through the door. And the first guest, let's say, is Mr. Pinkerton. So he gives his name. To pick it up, to pull it up quickly, we just type it into the search, and now it's there. So we take a wristband, click on his name. It will say, enter the wristband number. This is where the scanner comes in really handy. And then you just hit submit. And then now you give this wristband to that guest. Clear the search. And then the next guest comes through. Next wristband. Sometimes there's a conflict where it says it's already been assigned, but you can still overwrite that assignment and assign it to the new guest. And that's the guest. Assign, and so on. When you're all done, you can view the data and see which ones have been assigned by looking at this leftmost field called wristband code. The green highlights the most recent one you've just assigned. And then when you're done, you're given the option to export to a CSV and save the output data. When you click done, it might give you a warning if not all guests have been associated, and for the purposes of this demo, we can say OK. And that concludes this demo.